Sorry, my setup is a bit of a mess. Um, I had posted on Instagram, I think last week or something, that we bought a house and so we're moving.
Hey.
Um, so everything is a little wonky right now. Especially my setup. So I apologize. And of course the Lego is going to be the last to be packed. So that's why there's still some
Yeah.
Lego here. But yeah, we figured we'd do a recording for this one. Just because of schedule and everything is just kind of crazy, especially like with us moving. And so it was just easier to record this and post it up. Um, and hopefully get back to, the live stuff soon. So once we're settled in the new place.
Yeah. For,
So what's
for
going
all
on
of
with you,
you,
TJ?
doing good. But before we get into it, for all of you watching this recording, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe. Do all the good things and comment after you've finished watching this recording. Yeah. But yeah, I'm doing well, doing all right. Mock is coming along. It's back there. You can see it now. You can see the
Okay.
roof.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
it's slowly happening. I think I'll finish in time for Brickwall. Yes. Yes. How are you doing, Amberlaya?
I'm doing okay. Obviously stressed from moving and stuff. Um, kind of getting, and of course, there were unexpected things that have sort of meant we're moving a little slower than we had hoped to get there by. But Thursday is when the movers will come for the big stuff. We've been taking stuff over for like the past week, week and a half or so. So,
Oh,
yeah, getting there, getting there.
nice.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it's a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, good to hear it's coming along. Let's get into some May releases. Of course, the big stuff, Star Wars,
Yeah,
but there are some other things, and there's
yeah,
GWPs. So let's just get straight into it.
yeah. We're gonna forego all the like fanciness and stuff just
Yeah.
so
This yeah, this is
get this
purely a
done.
releases stream. There's because sometimes on the releases streams we talk about other things
Yeah,
too, like mock progress and all that, but
yes.
we're just
Um,
talking releases. So
just FYI, my cat's losing his mind because we're packing. So this is just going to continue happening.
yeah,
Just ignore him.
make when I said the comment earlier, if you feel like it, make sure to comment your favorite Wesley moment from this video. But yes, we have Star Wars. There are 8 Star Wars sets coming out on May 1st, 2024. The big one, the UCS one, is the TIE Interceptor. I should have opened these all beforehand, but it's okay. Gonna let that load. TIE Interceptors, the big UCS set, $230, which is around the May UCS set price point. They've ranged
Mhm.
from they were 200, I think they've gone up to 240 in some cases, but 230, decent deal for this. Looks all
It's
right.
fine.
Yeah. I mean,
I know.
it's a UCS set. Yeah. I mean, for me, I'm not into the larger than minifig scale stuff for most things. So this there's no point in me purchasing this, but it looks cool. But the TIE
Yeah,
Interceptor I
no.
got from The Mandalorian suffices for me.
Yeah, no, it's super cool looking. Don't get me wrong. It's super cool.
Yeah.
Um, what you refer to as house poor, I guess is what we're called now. So my Lego budget is going to be very tiny and I have to be super careful about the things that I get
Mm,
going forward. Um, but I've even said before that I need to feel something for it.
yeah.
It's got
It,
to be something that speaks to me. And like, yes, this is a Star Wars ship, and that's cool. It's not the
yeah.
Mantis or
Yeah. It's not the
anything. So
Mantis, it's not the Ghost, it's not Chopper, so
exactly. Hi,
but
Wesley.
speaking of tiny, that is a sticker on a 1 by 1 round tile.
No,
So
thank you.
that's a no. But overall the set looks all right. They've got 25 years brick. That's scattered in a bunch of sets. So you can get
Yeah.
it in other sets, but you can get it here as well. It's a nice little inclusion.
Yeah.
Um, that's a video. Minifig included. You can kind of see it back there. I don't know if we have a better image of the fig. Doesn't look like we do. But my position on figs and UCS sets like this, we don't need them, but you know, cool
What
inclusion
figure is
nonetheless.
it? Is it just a
It's a
it's just a pilot?
it's a tie pilot, but they give them arm printing because
Cool.
the fig has to be exclusive because that's how they get more people to buy it because some people are fig collectors.
Oh,
Also a little
yeah.
mouse droid build in there too.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we don't have a clear image of it.
Oh, hi, Wesley.
But yeah. So then other Star Wars things, we have the Force of Creativity book, a $150 book. It's I think 300 pages. In fact, let's open it up here. We'll quickly glance at this one. 312 pages. So very big. And there's a lot of like concept art, promo material. I think like Brickset and other places have done little posts about some of the stuff that's in there. So that's why you'd want to get this book. I believe it'll be a pre-order starting on May 1st, and then it'll ship in July.
Oh,
And
wow.
there was some like rumblings online that maybe it doesn't qualify for the GWPs, the May 1st GWPs,
Hmm.
but
That doesn't seem fair.
I believe Jay's Brick blog posted that he was able to buy this and qualify for the GWPs. I mean, the biggest GWP is $160 threshold, so he has to buy other stuff too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll see. I mean, I'm not buying this book. I don't need this book, but it's cool
Yeah.
for those who like this stuff, all the
Yeah.
concept art and things. Yeah, and then other sets. Mos Espa Pod Race diorama, $80. Seems a bit overpriced for what you get, but
Yeah.
yeah. Sith Infiltrator, 3 figs. They don't show it on the screen here, but there. So I'll open it in a new tab. But there's a Saw Gerrera fig as well. Let's see
Nice.
if there's a
That's one of
picture.
the exclusive, right? The 25th anniversary ones?
Yeah, yeah. See, there's a picture of the box there. Can kind of see it there. Saw Gerrera.
Yeah.
So he'll be in the 25th anniversary collection. So if you want to get those figs, this is a set you'll have to buy. Other than that, looks all right for a Sith Infiltrator. I
And it
mean,
comes with uh Anakin, like little Anakin, right?
yeah. Yeah, Kid
And
Anakin.
Qui-Gon.
Yep, Qui-Gon and Maul, of course.
Oh, and Maul.
Gotta mention
Yes.
Maul. Yeah, yeah. And then I know people have like commented that this part up here, in the kind of in the middle, is a bit too high up, but that's because there's a play feature inside. Let me see if I can find a picture of it. You can drop these seeker droids, and you have to lift this up to actually put them in.
Uh
So
yeah.
that's the only way that it could work. So at the scale that it is, they have to work around some stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, decent set. Droideka, buildable Droideka, $65. Pretty interesting build. This can actually be built in the rolling position. It does require to pull some parts off and put them back
Yeah.
on, but you can do it.
Yeah.
Phantom
Those are
Menace
annoying right
Brickheads.
now.
Yeah.
Well, I started replaying Jedi Survivor, so
Oh yeah, the Droidekas are no fun.
like, ugh.
Phantom Menace Brickheads. You get 6 different brickheads, $55 because one of them is a kid brickhead, so it's a bit smaller. You have young Anakin with the pod racer helmet. I think that's a good inclusion.
That's
Queen
cute.
Amidala, Jar Jar, Captain Panaka, Maul, and Qui-Gon. Very nice. Very nice brickheads. If you're into brickheads, they're there.
Yeah. I honestly I like brickheads because I think it's very interesting build techniques and stuff, especially because they have the parameters they're trying to follow and the
Yeah.
way that they have to like recreate certain textures and stuff with hair and everything. I do think that I wouldn't say like all brickheads are fantastic. It kind of varies by each
Yeah.
brickhead. My favorite is still the Merida one. I love the way they do the hair and everything there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, these are again, if you're a Brickheads fan, these are super fun.
Yeah. And then down here we have, well, I guess since we're on the topic of brickheads, we have Commander Cody on his own, $10 brickhead.
Nice.
That's pretty nice. I really like this one. I like this. I'm gonna get it eventually. It's a good like
Oh,
pop over to the Lego store, look at pad, maybe get a pad box, and then add this to my purchase as just like a
yeah,
little thing.
yeah.
But yeah, some brickheads I like, and Cody is one of them. And then we have the Bark Speeder Escape based on The Mandalorian season 3 with
Mhm.
Kelleran Beck and two 501st Troopers and Grogu and our second Bark Speeder with Sidecar. First one came out in 2013 with the Phase 2 Captain Rex in the animated style. Yeah. This one's also on my radar, but I don't feel the need to purchase it day one.
Yeah,
And
yeah. I mean,
yeah.
honestly, I sort of want it for the minifigure.
Yeah,
Um,
Keller and Beck is really the draw of the fig because I mean if you missed the 501st battle packs in 2020, those ran for a couple of years, so the 501st troopers
yeah,
might intrigue you if you missed those. But Keller and Beck is the big draw for this.
yeah. Especially because, like, I think now here's where, like I say, you kind of have like a connection to something. Um, this is very much like one of those, I don't know, I don't want to call it redemption, but like, because he played Jar Jar, right?
Yeah, the actor Ahmed
The
Best.
actor, right? The actor was Jar Jar, which was like so many
Yeah.
people. I mean, my daughter
Oh yeah.
loves Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah.
I like watching like Clone Wars, like the cartoon stuff, or just like I'm like, nope, you can watch this episode. I'll go in the other room.
Yeah.
Um, but giving him a chance, especially with like all the Darth Jar Jar things and stuff like that, like giving him like the actor a chance to play a Jedi
Yeah.
and such a crucial role, is part of the lore for escaping with Grogu. To make sure that he survives. I think that's really
Yeah.
fantastic. And that definitely pulls at me a little bit. Um, so there's a possibility.
Yeah. Yeah. So of the May releases, that's the most likely one that you'd buy at some point. I'm assuming none of these are day ones for you, but
Yeah, no, and again, I am also, like, in a
yeah,
crazy place right now,
yeah,
otherwise, I would
exactly.
consider popping to the Lego store for that, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah. For me, it's these two at the bottom that I'm interested in buying at all, but they don't need to be day ones. And the rest of these, they're cool, but I forget who I was watching, but they said just because you can't just buy everything because it looks awesome, because you're gonna run out of money doing that really
eventually,
quickly.
yes, yes.
So,
Um,
yes,
is is this everything for Star Wars?
this is everything for Star Wars, 8
For
sets. It is a pretty big May release. In years past, when I was younger than I am now, I suppose, we'd get 2 Star Wars release waves, one in January and one in August.
Mhm,
And those were big, and that was it. Now they kinda scatter them all over the place, and it is kinda nice to see May get a lot of sets. I think this is the most amount of sets we have seen for May in a while.
yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
For some reason, I really thought that there would be more capitalizing on May the 4th, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
But
There
that makes sense. I mean, maybe it just
yeah,
doesn't, as far as this particular type of product, it may not make sense to do. I mean,
yeah,
now again, there's
it
a decent amount of stuff, but I don't know. For some reason, I feel let down. I feel like May 4th should be something really
yeah,
cool. And even the cool
yeah,
ones don't come out May 4th.
yeah, yeah. I mean, this really seems to be their episode 1 portion of the year wave, celebrating 25 years of episode 1. It is a shame
Yeah.
that we don't get an episode 1 brick. Like here in the Moss Espa Pod Race, we have a 25 years brick of Lego Star Wars, but we don't have a 25 years of episode 1. And
Yeah.
there's been some debate that maybe they should have. I mean, they also did one in the Droideka as well, the 25-year brick, but
Yeah.
nothing really celebrating episode 1 beyond just releasing a bunch of sets.
Yeah.
But still cool nonetheless. Yeah, so
I'm still
that's
waiting for
Star
Cal
Wars.
Kestis.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, that's
I don't
nice.
care until Cal Kestis comes along.
Yeah, but we'll get back to Star Wars later because we have GWPs to talk about.
Yeah.
But we'll go through the other themes here because it's not just Star Wars coming out. We have Despicable Me 4. Despicable Me 4 is getting sets.
My gosh, there's 4 of those movies, and that doesn't even count, like
And that
that doesn't
and
even
there's
count, like, the
the 2 Minions
Minion
movies
movies.
as well. Yeah. I can't
So
believe it.
my daughter
Yeah.
loves this. She loves what is it? The Rise of Gru?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
she
Minions
loves that.
2. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the
Was that
first.
Min is that a Minions movie?
Yeah, that's the second Minions
I
movie.
can't tell which is, like, a Minions, which is a
That was
Despicable Me. I don't know.
that was the first Despicable Me universe movie to get Lego sets based off of it.
There's a
But yes,
universe.
we yeah, that's just what I'm gonna call it since they aren't all Despicable
No,
Me
it's
movies.
true, though. There's a Despicable Me universe, I guess.
The Despicable Me verse. The Despicable
Mhm.
verse? I don't know. I'm sure there's an official name for it, but we have Gru's family mansion here, including the Gru house and a little tree house build area. In fact, I'll pop this out. We'll take a closer look at this one. Has the entire family. I can't remember. Let's see. Can I remember all their names? They have
Don't worry
pictures of the
about it.
figs.
There's people
Gru,
in there.
Lucy, Margot, Edith, Agnes, and I think Gru Jr. I don't remember. I don't know the baby's name because the baby's a new character.
Yeah.
I think I got that all right. And then I don't remember the minions. I'm sorry, Minions fans. I don't remember their names. But yes, there's a bunch of playability with the house.
That's adorable.
And yeah, it's a nice little $100 set. And it gets you all the characters. I like that all the characters are included in this one. And you don't have
Yeah.
to go character hunting for certain characters because they've done that with other things.
Yeah.
They'll give you the big set, but then they'll scatter the characters across all the different sets. But
Yeah.
they give you the main family in one set, and that's nice. Yeah. Uh, Beyond that, we have Brick Built Gru and the Minions.
Mm,
It's an interesting choice. I have seen some people are liking this. I
okay.
mean, I'm gonna skip it. I'm gonna
I've
skip
always been
all of these
creeped
because
out by the brick built people, but a lot of people, like, think
yeah,
it's cool. I
yeah.
I'm a little creeped
I
out.
think for what they did, it's not too bad, but it's
Oh, yeah, it's not
yeah.
it's
They did
mm,
better than I thought they would do,
who's this
if I'm
for?
honest. That's a good question. I mean, I would
'Cause
assume
you
it's
don't
for
play with this,
kids.
right?
Well, you can, I think. I think you can turn those gears because these are all like little gear plates, and you can turn them. Yeah, a kid can turn them and make them spin around, which it's all right. You can pose Gru and you can spin the minions around to have like a little dance party, I guess.
Yeah, no, a kid's
I
gonna
mean,
play with
it's
that for, like, 2
yeah.
minutes and be done.
I was about to say the exact same thing.
Yeah,
You're gonna build it, spin
yeah.
it around a couple times, and then it's just gonna collect dust.
Now, I mean, I do think it's really cool for kids to build with the gears and
Yeah.
everything and the mechanisms for the movement. I think that's really cool. I think where you lose me on this one is it's like, okay, but I don't wanna do anything with it after I'm done building it. Like,
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
least I don't see from a kid like my daughter would be like, "Oh, cool," and then, like, never touch it again.
Yeah, it would sit on the shelf.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Actually, it would be in pieces on the floor where it fell.
It
It's where
it
it
would
would
sit on the
go.
shelf until one of the cats gets to it, and then it would be in pieces on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have the Minions music party bus and the Minions and banana car so you can build your minion ranks. Is this a battle pack technically? I think they're all named minions, so I guess not, but you could create a minion army. That's there you go,
That's
Shy. That's your next
funny.
army. Yes. But yes, those are the Despicable Me 4 sets. Those are there.
Nice.
Next up, Inside Out 2 Mood Cubes. This is the only Inside
Yeah,
Out 2 set we know of so far.
yeah.
That's what it looks like. Got a few different characters. I don't know the. I saw Inside Out once a long time ago, and I don't remember it. I
Oh,
don't
bing
remember it
bong.
very well. Yeah, but they're promoting the Inside Out movie using mini dolls, which I think is a fair choice. It does work. And then yeah, you can do these mood cubes thing. I don't quite understand the concept if I'm honest. But you can I guess you can put different things in the cubes and swap them around maybe
Um, you
for
said it's
different
called a
moods.
mood cube, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, maybe it's
Leave the
supposed to be
description. Where's the
like
description?
a way for kids to express different moods or learn about them.
Yeah.
I know when my daughter was younger, there were a lot of different toys and activities and stuff that were about recognizing different feelings and stuff, and maybe this plays to that a little bit. Like, maybe you
Yeah.
could
Yeah.
build them and you could ask your child, which one describes how you feel right now,
Yeah.
or something to
So
that effect.
4 characters, you have buildable changeable cubes. Mood plates can be changed repeatedly on the storage cube. So yeah, you can represent the moods. And then control board display stand. So you can track the moods with joy and anxiety there, which are 2 of the characters that they include.
Yeah.
Specifications. Yeah. Yeah, there's a whole details here. But yeah, it looks all right for what it is. It's interesting. I think it could have interesting
Are
applications.
those are stickers on the bottom, yes?
I believe so, yes. Those are 6x6 plates, and I'm assuming that's just stickers on the bottom. I don't know if I haven't seen a review of this set, so I don't quite know how it works.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so that's the one inside out set. Next up we get into space. We have the space CMF.
Yes.
Wait, I'm on the wrong one. Oops.
I was gonna say
I'm
that
on
doesn't
series
quite look
25.
but
Yeah, hold on. We're gonna here. You guys can see how I do this in real time. Availability coming soon. See, I was putting this together last minute and I didn't pay attention. But yes, here we go. Here's the space CMFs. Here we are. So we have 12 different space CMFs. They are labeled as Series 26, but kind of like the costumed ones that happened many series ago. It's under a specific sub theme. And here we have space because LEGO is celebrating space this year. So we have 12 different figs pertaining to space. Some, like this astronaut, are a bit more realistic. Others are a bit more sci-fi, like this mutated Blacktron guy here, and this imposter guy here. Couple classic references. We have a pink space baby, Mtron, Ice Planet, lots of cool stuff.
That's very cool.
Yeah. In fact, I'll put myself on the big screen here briefly. I actually got one of these early.
Ooh,
I
how'd you
won it
manage
actually.
that?
I won it from ACOB on Lifebrick's return.
Oh,
He gave away a
nice.
space CMF that he found, so I got the imposter, who's very, very cool.
Nice,
That
nice.
wasn't in focus when I showed it, but it's there. It's cool. But yes, so these are out there. These have been showing up early already, and I've been on the hunt for them. I haven't found any. No luck. But other people have, and they look cool. Yeah. And the codes are scannable as well. So you can scan, don't have to buy them blind, you don't have to rip them open. You
Yeah,
shouldn't rip them open anyway.
not until you get them home or you've paid
Yeah,
for them, right?
yeah. Do not rip
Yeah,
them open in stores.
yeah.
But
I saw on Reddit, like, a screenshot of the app where, like, it actually showed the little picture next to the code of, like, "This is the
yeah,
minifigure." I thought that was really
yeah,
slick, like, the UI that
yeah,
way too, it's not just
yeah. And
the name of it, it's like, a visual
yeah,
representation.
I'm glad that the codes are continuing because I think if they had done away with those scannable codes, people would have ripped a lot more open because that's
I'm
been an issue.
I'm gonna guess that Lego doesn't want the codes because they want you to gamble a little bit.
Yeah.
That's like the thing.
But it's also possible the other retailers said, "No, we need the codes because that's the only thing keeping us from having all of these ripped open in stores. Because
Yeah,
otherwise we're not gonna order them at all,
I
and we
think
aren't
it
gonna
is a
sell 'em."
loss prevention type of thing. I really do. I
Yeah,
think that's where that's kind of I would
yeah,
guess. I don't know for sure. Um,
yeah.
I did see something really interesting at my Lego store that because I
Mhm.
actually hadn't even looked into minifigures in a while since they had been gone to boxes. And previously, when they were bags, you could actually just tell them which ones you want, and they showed which ones you had in stock because they felt the bags.
Yeah,
Um, but now what they do is they're like, if you open it and you don't like what you get, we have these minifigures to trade.
yeah,
So they had like so it's nowhere near the same whatsoever, but they had some where they were like, you know, if you want one of these, we can trade with whatever you buy. And I
yeah.
thought that was kind
So
of
you
interesting.
so you can buy it, open it, and if you don't like it, trade it with them, and you're getting
Yeah.
the same product,
Which
basically.
I'd only ever seen the minifigure trading at Legoland. So I
Yeah,
thought that was interesting to see that at the Lego store.
yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a good way to get around it.
Yeah. I mean it's nowhere
Yeah,
near as good as obviously being able to feel the bags and tell people what you have, but it does at least allow you to like, okay, if like you've gotten like your 4th or 5th of whatever figure, maybe you wanna trade it for
yeah,
something else. Of course, it's only based
yeah,
on what they
exactly.
have. And as people
Yeah,
trade, I think that's the issue too, is as people trade, you're just gonna have the ones that nobody wants to trade.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, the good thing about this Space CMF is that I personally think all the figs are really good, and there's something for everyone. I don't want every single fig, but I think they're all really good. I want about half of them.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah. So these are good. I like the CMFs. When I can find the CMFs, I like them. But yes, those will be available. And then continuing into space, we have these two little alien packs. We have the alien pack and
Mhm.
the alien planet habitat, each for $15. So, interesting thing about this alien pack is that it includes a white space woman. Is a woman because of the female face here. So, that's interesting to include the minifigure in there. So, you get a little minifig to explore and gonna get a bunch of buildable aliens. Very, very cool to kinda build up your space. You got the if you've got all the city space sets or the friend space sets, this would be this would be a good way. I can't speak, words are hard. This would be a good way to populate whichever world you're exploring.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, they look really good. Do really like them. And then the alien planet habitat, which looks to be more terrain involved, whereas the alien pack is more alien build involved.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah.
feel like these
Two-
complement each other.
Yeah. Yeah. These two go very well together. And even if you don't want the aliens, they've still got some very good usable pieces using plant elements and things in really creative ways. But yeah. And then this is a 3-in-1 pack. All these sets came out January 1st, but now they're going to be available as a 3-in-1. So,
Oh.
yeah. Interesting is that what's interesting is that the polybag, Lego doesn't officially sell polybags. You have to go to a Legoland or you have to go to a different retailer like Target or Walmart to find one of these polybags. So having it available directly through Lego is really good. And these space sets are something you can kind of army build to an extent. Get a bunch of these guys, get like a fleet of ships going and a fleet of mechs, or an army of mechs, I suppose. So this is a pretty interesting set. Pretty
Very
nice.
cool.
Yeah. And it's just three space sets that already exist together.
Yeah, I feel like I mean, I don't know if I assume Lego's done it before, but I feel like usually those are like things you see at, I don't know, Costco or something.
Yeah, like the Walmart 3-in-1s as well.
Or that,
They did
yeah.
one for Ninjago, they've done a couple for Star Wars. Yeah, so it's interesting to see Lego themselves selling something like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then that's it for May 1st releases, but we have a couple
Mhm.
May 15th releases. We are covering
Interesting.
all the May releases. So
Ah,
we have two May 15th sets. This one here is the Milky Way Galaxy. Little art
now,
set here.
hasn't there been some controversy on this one?
I haven't heard any controversy. I don't think
I feel
there
like
has
there's been a little bit of controversy as it's not like what the Milky Way looks like kind of thing. And then
been. Hmm.
I mean, not that I think it's worth stressing about or anything.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a Lego
yeah,
build.
yeah,
It's fine. It
yeah.
it looks it looks good. I mean, regardless of if it's a good representation of the Milky Way or not, it looks really great. Visually impressive.
Yeah.
It is that deep. Didn't realize it was like 4 bricks deep. That's interesting.
Oh, I would never
Yeah.
put that together.
Yeah, this would be an interesting experience. They have a is there a better picture of it? I don't know if there is. There it is. They have a "You are here" sign that you put down here.
Oh
Little
my
arrow
gosh.
pointing to it. That's really cool. That's just them scanning.
Yeah.
That's how it looks on the wall. That looks really good. I really like this.
Oh, it's really pretty. It
Yeah.
just looks miserable to build.
Yeah. Like this would not be the greatest building experience. I
Yeah.
wonder I wonder if there are because they show multiple people putting it together in multiple sections. I wonder if there are multiple manuals to this, so you can kind of build it with your friends. Then it,
I
it might
mean,
be slightly less miserable.
yeah, no, it may be very similar to like that one art piece that they had where you had the different square pieces and you
Hmm.
could like everybody could build like a piece of it or different
Yeah,
their own thing. It was cool.
yeah. No, but this looks brilliant. Yeah, it would be a pain to build, but it would look great on a wall.
Oh yeah, yeah, I would pay somebody to build it for me.
Yeah, yeah. I
And
would
then I could
totally.
put it
I
up a bit.
totally
Not,
understand
I'm
that.
not doing that.
Yeah, $200 is a bit of
Ooh,
it's a bit of a price. It's a bit much. Let's see. It's 3,000 pieces, so for those who care about price per part, I don't think that's a good factor here because a lot of them are small pieces.
yeah,
But
yeah.
it's chances are it's worth the value, but I'd want a sale on this. Either a sale or double points or a really good GWP and also be out of other things that I want, which will never happen.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I mean,
I think
I think it should for that price, I should get
yeah.
somebody it should come assembled.
Yeah, yeah. I know a couple people were talking like if this ever hits really good clearance, this will be a great part out set.
Parts pack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really good parts pack.
Mhm.
And
Or parts
gosh,
set, I suppose. Yeah.
what is it called when at Brick World when a bunch of people get together and
Oh, the draft?
yeah, etc. I mean, this might take a little while to sort,
Oh
but
my gosh.
it would be an interesting set draft.
Oh my gosh. It would
Yeah.
be so Oh, hi.
But yeah, that's coming out May 15th. It says May 18th here, but in order to get early access, you have to be an insider, and that starts on the 15th. So,
Wesley, no. No, Wesley.
hello, Wesley. And then the other release we have for 260 is the NASA Artemis Space Launch System. Wesley's interested, maybe.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
yeah,
That's a
it's
display
pretty cool.
set, though.
Yeah, that it is one heck of a display set.
Yeah, but I
It's
feel
huge.
so I don't know. I my cat is breaking stuff. Um, like, so that's a display set, but I feel like I could just see, like, a kid coming over and them trying to, like, get that rocket to go try
Yeah,
and do something with it.
yeah, just grab the rocket and run off.
Yeah, yeah, you need to make sure
Yeah,
it's not in in
Yeah.
reach of little hands. Hi, Wesley.
Hopefully, I wonder how it attaches to the base. I wonder if it's a stable attachment. Because, for example, you could have a cat named Wesley come over and try and knock down the rocket.
Oh, yeah, yeah. No,
That'd be,
actually,
yeah.
Danger would chew the top of it.
Ooh, oh boy. Yes, they've got all the I don't know space shuttle terminology, but it's really cool. They have a little satellite. This is a sticker. I know some people were, the Star Wars ones get printed. Why don't these get printed? Which honestly I think is a fair point. But
That's got a lot of, like, logos
yeah.
and stuff on it, though. I can
Yeah,
s
and
a
and
lot of
those are all
texts.
stickers too. Like
I
these are prints, I think, because they came in a prior set. That's a print, thankfully, because it's a small piece. But a lot of these on the rocket itself, those are all stickers,
I which yeah,
which is
yeah, but the plaque, right? The plaque is a sticker, yeah?
yeah, the plaque is a sticker.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Thankfully,
There's a lot going on that plaque.
yeah, yeah. Thankfully, it's a 6x6 tile, so it's not the biggest tile ever. If it were an
Yeah,
8x16, I could see a print being a lot more warranted. But a 6x6, it's not the end of the world that it's a sticker. It's not going to be
yeah.
that much of a nightmare to put on.
Yeah, I mean, I think something to keep in mind too is that, like, when you're dealing with things like stickers and stuff like that, um, if you get bad prints on pieces, that is a lot more that you're throwing out that's been ruined.
Yeah.
You get a bad print of stickers, you throw it in the trash and you print another sticker sheet, or you make adjustments and stuff. So it's that is
Yeah.
always something to kind of keep in mind. And I understand when you pay a certain price point, it's like, well, yeah, throw out the piece and print it correctly. you know. But I also do think just on certain things, there's just that cost
Yeah.
situation that comes up.
Yeah. There
So
yeah, there's that other side. I mean, if they printed everything in the set, it might be $300, for example. I'm just throwing a price out there. I mean, do you want to pay $40 more, for example, for prints? Some people do. It's up to you. But yes, that ends the new releases, but it's not over yet because we have all the Star Wars stuff for May the 4th. Sales are running from May 1st through 5th. So there's the TIE Interceptor early access if you're an insider. We have some gifts with purchase.
Mhm.
We have the Trade Federation Troop Carrier. Let's get that open because we should take a look at that. For 160, that's the highest threshold GWP. It is this thing. So, two pilot battle droids with a new and exclusive torso print. Six regular battle droids. You get this troop carrier here, and you got the 25 years brick. There's the box art. Looks pretty nice. You can deploy the battle droids, and it looks great. It's a lovely set, but
It's cute.
yeah, it's great. But the issue I've seen for most people, and myself included, is that this should have just been a regular release set, not a
Yeah.
GWP.
Well, they gotta get you to
Yeah,
buy
yeah.
stuff.
I did I did take a look, like this curved piece here and a couple other pieces I looked into are not exclusive. I mean, they're new, but they're not exclusive pieces.
Yeah.
So, other than the pilot battle droid torsos, I believe you could part this together, even the brick, because the brick's in other sets.
Yeah.
This is where a Phantom Menace, 25 years of the Phantom Menace brick, really would have come into play, because that would have
Yeah.
added that extra level with exclusivity. Because right now, as it stands, the only part that is exclusive is the print for the pilot battle droids, and some people want every version of the fig, but others will just use an older print,
Mhm.
like myself, for example. But
Yeah.
yeah. So it's a nice build. It looks really nice. The only real issue is that it should have been a set. I think most people think it should have been a set.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah. Yeah. But beyond that, it looks really cool. 25, 25, where did that come from? 25 years. I'm just saying random things, but 160 to get this. I have a feeling it's going to sell out pretty fast.
Yeah.
So, as of the time of this recording, it's only a couple hours before these things go live in the US.
Yes.
So, get them while you can.
Exactly.
Um, the other regular GWP that you can just get just by ordering, not don't have to be an insider to get
Now,
one,
just to
is the A.
verify for the other one too, is it like Star Wars sets or is it any set?
Yes, it's Star Wars sets. So these
It's
are
Star Wars.
all
Okay.
Star Wars.
Sorry, it's small on my screen and I'm on like a
Yeah.
teeny tiny laptop,
Oh,
unlike my normal big screens. I could not read it.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Totally understand. But yeah, this is all Star Wars only. So
Got
I
it.
can't use the big pab order that I am going to make soon to
Yeah.
help qualify for this. But AAT Polybag, this has already been available in stores. I've seen it at Target. But if you're making a purchase of $40 or more of Lego Star Wars stuff, you'll get this. And it's a nice, it's a little inclusion. Nice
You
little
know,
inclusion just to see if you're making a small purchase.
sometimes I think with those, especially,
Hmm.
that they just have a lot of stock.
Yeah,
And they're just trying
yeah,
to
they
like
might.
clear it out. They're just like, okay, we'll
Yeah.
throw it in. Like
Oh,
I
they
don't know how strategic those are.
yeah. Well, they did it last year with the X-Wing. They take whatever polybag came out at
Yeah.
the beginning of the year, and it's their lowest tier GWP. And then
I have it's
let's
kind of
see.
broken, but I have that.
The third GWP, which you have to be an insider to get, is the Battle of Yavin collectible coin with purchases of
Mhm.
$90 or more. It's this little coin thing. And while we're on the topic of insiders, you can get this Star Wars art print for 1,800 points by being a
Mhm.
Lego insider. And then there's also this coin, which I believe is 1,500 points, somewhere in that realm. I'm not actually logged in because I don't want to dox myself, but yeah. So you can also redeem this coin. Not sure how long either of those will last. I will
Yeah.
say this coin actually looks pretty cool. I like it better than this coin
Yeah.
because this is just, the Battle of Yavin. This is celebrating 25 years of Lego Star Wars. I think that's cool. I'm not going to
Yeah,
redeem it
that's
because I
super
need
cool.
every point I can get for the Micro Ninjago modulars. But yes, yes. And then member sale, this will vary by region, but what you can do is you can go into the insiders and for 0 points, doesn't cost any points, you can redeem, I believe it's for the US. For the US, there are 3 sets. There's the Ghost. You can get $30 off the Ghost, 35 off Chewbacca. It might be 35. It might be 40, somewhere around there. The big buildable Chewbacca,
Yeah.
or $15 off the Emperor's Throne Room diorama. So that's what's available
Darn it,
for
I just
redeem.
bought that one.
That's what's available for redeem in the US.
Uh-huh.
Now, you can redeem them now. That I believe it became available today,
Yeah.
April 30th.
And no, it doesn't cost any points?
Nope, doesn't cost any points. You just have to be an
Oh,
insider to redeem them. 0
nifty.
points. And then you'll get 4 times points on these 5 sets. So the UCS AT-AT or AT-AT, whichever you prefer, Mos Eisley Cantina, UCS X-Wing, Coruscant Guard gunship, and E-Wing versus Shin Hati Starfighter.
I have that
So
one.
yeah, I have those last two. But yeah, so you can get 4 times points on that. So that works out to roughly 20% off. I mean, you don't get it right away,
Yeah.
but roughly 20% off whichever set you choose to buy. So if you haven't got a UCS AT-AT, and you're thinking about it, now is the time. Same for Mos Eisley. I believe Mos Eisley
Yeah.
and the AT-AT are both slated to retire at the end of this year, so it's a
Okay.
good time to jump on them. Uh,
Yeah.
I think the E-Wing is also going to retire this year, as well as the Ghost.
The
They're not
ghost.
keeping those around very long. I think also the Coruscant Guard gunship too. I think the X-Wing out of all of
How
these
much
is
is
the
that
only
one? I
one
can't
that's
I can't read the price on your screen.
uh Coruscant Guard gunship is 140.
Oh, darn
Yeah,
it.
it's a bit much. Yeah. And then that's it for all that they say. But watch for additional Star Wars Day promotions, new Lego Insiders rewards, sweepstakes, and more. So there could be more. I believe I took a brief glance at the UK site because I was looking to see if Micro Ninjago Gardens was available for redeem over
Yeah.
there, and it wasn't. So I don't think that's coming out in May, which is unfortunate. But whatever. I waited all this time for nothing on my PAB order. Oh well. But yeah, though there may be some additional things there. There was also, I believe, Brick Clicker posted a list of a bunch of sets that'll be times 2 points. It's not going to be every single Star Wars set. Not every single
Yeah.
Star Wars set will qualify. I think I remember that the UCS Falcon wasn't a part of it. Neither the R2s, the buildable R2s, UCS, or regular buildable R2.
Yeah.
There was some stuff that was included and some that was not. But double points for a lot of sets, including, I believe, all of the new May 1st releases, all of these, apart from I don't think the Force of Creativity was included, but
Yeah.
all of the Lego sets. And then a
Oh,
lot of
nice.
the some of the March releases as well. I think all the Starship Collection sets, January releases as well. So yeah, so you'll be able to keep an eye out and see. You might be able to get at least double points, which is 10% savings. It's not immediate 10% savings, but you save 10%. You get 10% back, I suppose.
Well,
Yeah.
unless you spend it on like
Yeah, unless you spend it on insider rewards.
which is what they're hoping you'll do. They don't want you to
Yeah,
get the discounts.
yeah. That's why they're putting this art print and this coin and micro Ninjago modulars and all kinds of other things on the insiders rewards page. And they're gonna add even
Exactly.
more from the sound of it.
Yeah.
So
Well,
yeah.
yeah, I mean, they'd much prefer you, like, instead of getting a discount that you like the thing that costs, like, $2 to manufacture, that you spend, like,
Yeah.
$400 worth of points.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. But yeah. So yeah. Um I'll tell you for I'll take the screen off here for now. For my May the 4th purchases, originally I was thinking about doing a purchase, kind of juggling between a few different options. Then as I put more parts into my PAB cart and made more orders and things, it became clear to me that I was not going to be able to manage a full May the 4th purchase to qualify for the droid carrier. I felt like I was kind of getting into all the hype a bit too much about the droid carrier, and I don't really think it's something that's going to bring me joy. I think it's just going to be something that I buy just to have it because it's got that
Yeah.
exclusive label because it's GWP hard to find. But apart from the battle droid torsos, which I wouldn't really notice, I could just part this together if I ever really, really want it. I was, however, going to buy the Invisible Hand regardless, the
Mhm.
Invisible Hand MIDI scale, because it was rumored to have double points. Until the other day when Target dropped their sale, a 20% off sale on the set. So I picked it up from Target instead.
Wonderful, that's better. That the points,
Yes.
that's fine, especially if you're saving up for something like Gardens or something, or one of the
Yeah.
Ninjago, micro scales. But hey, if you can just get the money off, let's get
Yeah.
the money off. And
Exactly. Yeah.
technically,
And
can't you still get some points from Target purchases?
yeah, you can scan the receipt and get a little bit of points. You don't get as many
Yeah.
points, but you still get points. And then also as a heads up, the new battle pack, the Clone versus Droids battle pack, that's 20% off at places.
I
It
hope you
was
scanned
at
that
Target.
QR code.
I haven't yet, but it's okay.
Well, you just showed
I'll
it on
scan it.
screen.
Oh, it wasn't
Hurry,
it
scan it.
wasn't
No.
close enough. I've been trying to scan it all night, and when I went to scan it earlier was when right around when the sets all dropped for Europe. So I wasn't able to get into the Lego store, and it's still not letting me in. So
Uh-oh.
it's fine. It's 20 points. If someone else, if one of you out there scans it, it's okay. It's okay. I'm still gonna try and scan it, but if one of you gets it before I do, it's not the end of the world. But yeah, those are 20% off. I believe there's still 20% off as of the recording of this on
Yeah.
Amazon. So
Oh,
if you don't buy them from Lego, buy them from Amazon for the sale. And now that they're on sale, hopefully they'll stay on sale, or they might fluctuate in and out, who knows? But those battle packs on sale, even better.
yeah. Well, it could be like a May promotion for Target as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, that is one of the things I was thinking when that sale dropped on the Invisible Hand, and there was some other stuff that was on sale as well. I think the Emperor's Throne Room diorama was on sale for 20% off. So they're dropping these sales right before Lego. Like a few
Yeah.
days ago is when this happened to compete with them. So be
Yeah,
on the lookout
totally.
if you're not interested in the GWPs for Star Wars and there are certain sets that you want, or if you're buying the TIE Interceptor but you still want to buy other stuff, look out for sales. It's not just Lego that's offering sales.
Exactly.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so that was my May the 4th purchase. Apart from, so for me, Space CMFs and the two smallest Star Wars sets, the Bark Speeder and the Cody Brickheads, are the only ones that are really on my radar
Yeah.
for purchases in the future, but none of those are going to be day one. Well, the Space CMFs might be if I could find them, but yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
how about you, Amberly? Is there anything that's on your radar now or in the future?
Mm, no. Not right now.
Yeah.
Not with
Not
the house
definitely
stuff
not right
going
now.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, not with the house stuff going on for
Yeah.
sure. The one, I forget the name, the escape one.
Yeah, the Bark
Um,
Speeder.
yes,
Yeah.
the Bark Speeder.
Grogu's
Yes,
Escape.
yes, Grogu's Escape. That's it.
Yeah.
Um, Like, at some point, I think definitely mostly for the minifigure just because, and again, it's not, "Oh, this could be like an exclusive minifigure." It's more that, like, I like the symbolism of, like, what it is and the actor getting
Yeah.
to,
Yeah.
portray a really important role in Star Wars. Um, so I think that's really great.
Yeah.
Um, since we are talking Star Wars, I just if you got this far, um, I'm about to probably like uh have a very unpopular opinion. Feel free to comment below that you're mad about it. But just like talking about Star Wars, I was talking with a friend about it's okay if you recast.
Yeah.
It's okay if you recast, if you
Yeah.
use like some other
No,
people for
I
some other
agree.
stories to give us some more Star Wars stuff so you can make more Lego sets for more fun stuff.
Yeah. They've recasted before.
So,
It's happened before, so you can.
yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk more on our regular show because
Yeah.
there's just some interesting stuff I'm gonna totally get into. But
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. And one last thought about Grogu's Escape, that will go on sale eventually. So it's
It's true.
better just to wait on it anyway.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that's true.
for
That's true.
for our next show will be our second Tuesday of the month. That's in May. That should be May 14th. So that's when you'll
Mhm.
next be able to find us. May 14th
Yes.
at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So make sure to tune in. That'll be multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube. So follow Amplify
Yes.
in both of those places. Who knows
Yes.
what we'll be talking about? Most likely mocked progress and other things, but
Your mock
hopefully,
progress, because mine's
yeah,
packed right now. Um, but also just a little sneak peek. There's been some interesting Lego Reddit stuff that
yeah,
I'm hoping to I've been collecting some little nuggets for sharing. So it'll be
yeah.
fun little discussion we'll have.
There's also been some different leaks and things over the past few days. Hopefully, we'll have official reveals by then. There's been some interesting stuff. There's
Hi.
good stuff. But yes, yes. So make sure to tune in then on May 14th at 8:30
Yes,
p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
exactly.
And if you've gotten this far, Amberlia just hit the exit button. But if you've gotten this far, thank you for watching. Make sure to comment down below your favorite Wesley moment. Make sure to comment down below anything else, any thoughts, what you're purchasing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Make
Strip
sure
me
to.
out.
I'm just telling them to comment down below.
Yes,
Comment down
yes.
below your purchase plans for May, what you're interested in, either day one or in the future. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to Amberlia. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. And hopefully everybody gets what they want for their day one purchases.
Yeah.
All right. And we will see you all next time. Bye.
Bye, everyone.